And let's begin. Go ahead, stand up, take a nice deep breath in, and go ahead, blow it out and forward fold. Give me that half lift, and then walk it all the way out into a plank. Go forward onto your hands and lower down into a chaturanga. Lift up to an upward dog. Make sure you de-shrug your shoulders. Take a deep breath in, and as you blow it out, dig your toes and pull back into a downward dog. Push your hands away from your shoulders and go ahead and knead your feet. Step that right foot all the way forward by your hand into a low lunge. Drop your right elbow down to the ground into what's the world's greatest stretch and reach all the way up to the ceiling. Blow it out as you come down. Deep breath in as you come up. And one more, drop it down. Drop that back knee. And then see if you can grab that back ankle without moving your hips back. And push against your hand and get the quad stretch. When you're ready, we're gonna pull back into a half fold hamstring stretch. Sit back, chest tall, bring your belly button down to your quad, and just shake your legs side to side to find where you're tight. Swing that right leg out to the side into what's a Cossack stretch. Sit back, and you're gonna rock forward and back. Now, once you get that, take your right hand, reach all the way through and thread the needle, and then you're gonna reach all the way up to the ceiling, push away from the ground. We're gonna do that a couple times. Blow it out as you reach down, and take a deep breath in as you reach up. Blow it out as you reach down, and arm up. Both hands down, go back onto all fours into a downward dog, and hold, push the ground away. Now moving back into chaturanga to an upward dog. Big deep breath in as you come up. And go ahead, pull back into a downward dog and blow it out. Now this time, take your left leg forward into a low lunge. Drop your left elbow all the way down to the ground to the world's greatest stretch, and then reach all the way up to the ceiling and drop it back down. Reach it all the way back up to the ceiling and all the way back down. Go ahead, drop your right knee onto the ground and try and grab your back ankle without moving your hips back. Squeeze that glute. And when you're ready, go ahead and release. You're gonna pull back into a half fold hamstring stretch, and you can wobble your foot side to side to find where it's tight. Now you're gonna swing that left leg out to the side. Go into a Cossack stretch where you're gonna rock forward and back. You're gonna take your left arm and reach under your body and through to thread the needle. So blow it out as you reach through, and take a deep breath as you reach up towards the ceiling. Blow it out as you reach through. Take it up as you reach towards the ceiling. One more, blow it out as you reach through. Take it up as you reach the ceiling. And then bring both knees in and do a cat-cow where you're circling at your upper back and through your lower back. Big circles, deep breath in as you round up, blow it out as you come down, and reverse the direction. Focus on just getting very looped up and go to one side. Now sit back into a child's pose. Find those hands over to the left side and big reach, push the ground away. And we're gonna walk our hands over to the right hand side. Sit back into that left hip and push the ground away. Nice deep breath as you elongate into the stretch. Back down, go back into a downward dog, push back, drag your heels back into the ground, and going to hop both feet in, half lift, down to a forward fold. Go ahead, take a deep breath in, reach it all the way up, and then step back with your right foot and lean to your left and do a crescent. Now step back with your right foot, body is straight, and lean over to your right. Nice QL stretch. And then bring it back center, and we're gonna get started one more time. Deep breath in and blow it out, forward fold. Give me that half lift and walk all the way out to a plank and drop down into a chaturanga. So forward, down to an upward dog. De-shrug your neck. Pull back into a downward dog. Dig those toes, blow out. Now right leg is going to come up into a three-legged dog. Right leg shoots up. Now bring that right knee into your right elbow. Abs are tight, and then extend back and up. Bring that right knee to your left elbow. Come cross body, and then extend back and up. Right leg is gonna come all the way through and kick all the way through to the ground, and you're gonna raise your left arm to the ceiling into a falling star. Both hands are gonna go back down. That leg's gonna feed back into that three-legged dog, and then drop behind you into a wild thing and extend at those hips. Legs are solid. You're gonna flip back around to that three-legged dog, and then swing that right leg through into a pigeon and have a seat and kind of rock side to side. Foot back into the downward dog, blow it out, extend. Now we're going to do the other side. Left leg comes up, and bring that left knee to your left elbow, bring it all the way in, blow it out as you're coming in, and take a deep breath in as you bring your leg up, and bring that left knee to your right elbow, push back and bring it all the way up. Take that left leg, and you're going to kick all the way down and through, drop your foot on the ground, raise your right arm up into a falling star. Bring that arm back down, feed that leg back through, up into a three-legged dog, and bend behind you and drop into a wild thing and extend through your arms and legs. Hips are lifted. We're gonna flip back around up to the three-legged dog. Left leg comes up, and then swing it all the way through into a pigeon and rock side to side in the pigeon. Bring it here. Back to the downward dog, eyes forward, proper flow to the front of your mat. Give me that half lift to a forward fold, and come all the way up into a deep breath in, and then go ahead, step back with your right foot, turn your toes slightly inward, and rock your ankle side to side. You can bend that knee to get that calf stretch, and raise up and down on your toes to loosen the front. Repeat the same thing with your left foot, turn your toes slightly in,